Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your monthly reading for June 2024. This is for Scorpio and Scorpio rising. You know we're going to jump right into it. Scorpio, this is a big month. If you haven't felt changes yet, oh, you will this month. Very auspicious month. So many things happening. Now, this is a month where you may find yourself very social, very conversational, really like that creative side of you really coming out. You could also feel that. And when I say conversational, communication is really highlighted this month. And that even includes career, okay? So it could be with colleagues. It could be your LinkedIn community. But you could feel that, we have so many planets in Gemini, which is such a social sign, very flirty sign as well. Even if you're in a relationship, just doing those like fun little things, maybe getting a hotel room for a weekend, whatever it is. But it's also like really thinking about your future, really processing things about your future forward, even thinking about things in unconventional ways, things that you maybe new thoughts in terms of the way that you see things. Like there is definitely going to be a lot of mental stimulation, all right? And you may be even craving that mental stimulation, but also having this, just really burst of, just intellectual, like, again, like very cerebral even. I mean, you could feel very young Sheldon at this point or older Sheldon, whichever Sheldon you want. But everything in the first half of the month is saying, be social and have fun, okay? Have a lot of fun being social. You've earned it. You deserve it. You're definitely going to feel the energies of May spilling over into June, especially. You can see bonkers here with the two trines, the two Pluto trines. Remember, we had so many in May, at the end of May, so you're still feeling that. Now, this another big thing that's going to be happening for you this month for sure, 1,000%, is home and family, okay? Your domestic sector, because remember, Pluto is in Aquarius in your fourth house. Home, family, significant other, real estate, family, parents, children, all of that's going to be really emphasized this month for you because we also move into Cancer season, which rules, okay? Which rules the fourth house. So you'll be feeling that energy. You'll definitely be feeling that energy. It's going to feel really good with Venus moving into Cancer and Mercury moving into Cancer. But Cancer also rules your ninth house. And so Scorpio, a lot of spirituality, really seeing things, again, when I talked about you earlier, like your perspective on things, like possibly shifting as well, really thinking about the way that you think about things as well. But definitely, you see first, by the way, the asterisks are all like the best days of this month, but these two circled in blue, two of the best days of the month and of 2024, of all of 2024. Absolutely love this. A lot of investment energy, money energy in the first half with these Pluto trines that you are definitely going to feel, and investment, it as in like into your home as well. Okay, remember Pluto is in your fourth house of home, all right? But it is definitely like really good feel to good days. You also see the sun conjuncting Venus. Now, first half of the month with all these planets in Gemini, Jupiter freshly in Gemini, but now you've got the sun conjuncting Venus on June 4th, the same day that Mercury is conjuncting Jupiter. I mean, this is just mind-blowing this day. So this is, remember, Gemini rules your eighth house. You are the native ruler of the eighth house. So you see that like that really nice overlap there. Eighth house has that intensity. You may feel really intense about the things that you want to pursue and really feel, action oriented. It's got to be very nice. It's also part of your transformation story. The eighth house is transformation, death and rebirth, life cycle. So there's definitely like this new you that's about to emerge. Now, the eighth house is also shared resources. So other people's money could be definitely a big thing for you in terms of, it can be like bonuses, commissions, it can be inheritance, investments, royalties, it can be loans. There's all of that, okay? But remember, Jupiter is here for an entire year. We have a new moon in Gemini. We have a superstellium in Gemini, okay, in your eighth house. So this is you planting seeds, okay? And you're going to reap the rewards. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen with this too later. And if you are new to my channel, after I do your spread, that's when I break down every day. That's for you to know what to take action, the best days of the month, all of that. So again, a lot of love energy this month, especially Pluto is also intimacy. But remember, you've got these planets in your 8th house, which is intimacy and sex. You've got Saturn and Neptune and Pisces in your 5th house, sex. So a lot of sexual energy for you, Scorpio. A lot of sexual energy for you this month, just putting that out there. And, it is definitely going to be a time where, we also hit summer, all right, in the Northern Hemisphere. But you'll see that not even all the dates are here. There's about 30 major aspects. And one of the best, I really love June 14th to the 17th. Okay. Really, really love June 14th to the 17th. I feel like you're going to really feel this shift around that time, toward the end of the month, even into July, because, Venus, Mercury, and the sun start moving into Cancer, your BFF, your fellow water sign there, right? And Cancer rules your 9th house. Like I said, it's a spirituality. Okay. But also long distance travel, publishing could be something that you're thinking about, maybe starting a website, maybe even, broadcasting. There's so much there. Learning new things, higher education. You could be graduating. You could be starting a new education program. There's something there for y'all. And again, we'll talk more about it. And you see June 14th and 17th isn't even on the calendar. That's how much is happening this month. I'm just going over like the high level stuff. But yeah, when we move into Cancer season, starting around the 17th, 20th, sun moving into Cancer on the 20th, it's very like, oh my goodness, with Venus there too. It's Mercury there too. Very compassionate energy, very home and family. Like home is where the heart is. Again, you out of all the signs will have a really strong emphasis on home, really loving energy. All of this in Cancer season, very like, oh, I'll get the check. That kind of energy. After you, ma'am, open up doors for people. Like this is definitely that kind of energy. Cancer is very feminine, this watery sign, like this, very emotionally driven as well. So really, really, really nice. Now, you also see we have these big shifts. Mercury does move into Gemini. All right. So that's going to happen on June 3rd. Pay attention. Take advantage of this. Mercury's in Gemini. Mercury's in its domicile in Gemini, where it does its best, where it feels at home. It's only there for 2 weeks. Take advantage of this. Okay. This is connecting with others, communicating, building bridges, building bonds. This is definitely, remember that social aspect. I want you to use it, okay? Now, you'll also see that Mars moves into Taurus, all right? That's going to happen on the same day as Gemini. Now, Mars is still going to be in Aries for the first half of the month, but when Mars moves into Taurus, Mars is all about action. It's your traditional ruler, right? So action, 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 doing things, going after your passions, feeling that drive, and Mars is very go, 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 go. Now, Taurus is no. And so there is that kind of like slowdown when Mars moves into Taurus, but it's going to be nice for you. It's going to be nice for you. It's because it is in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, and there may just be like a lot of activity that could have been happening there. Okay. Remember, you've had so many planets in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So you could have had a lot of action there. Okay. Whether love, romance, whether career, just one-on-one, just whatever resonates with you. Now, the other thing that's going to happen, and Mars is going to be in Taurus all month long. Now, the other thing that's going to happen, I want you to mark down June 21st as well. Okay. We have the full moon in Capricorn. This is going to be major. All right. Something's coming to an end. Something is culminating around this time. That's what happens during full moons. All right. Now, I love this full moon. Mars and Venus are, they're snapping their fingers toward each other around this time. And then remember Jupiter and Pluto, they're, at this point still gazing at each other from across the room. So I love this. Something is coming to an end. Remember, Capricorn rules your 3rd house. So could have to do with something like, a contract or there's a writing project or something in that regard. All right. It could even have to do with something with travel, short distance travel, something with siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, and neighbors. Remember, you have a lot of 4th house activity, home matters. Now, this is what makes this full moon really, really unique. Now, this full moon in Capricorn that's happening on June 21st is happening at 1 degree. Okay. Therefore, the full moon that's happening in July is also in Capricorn. We have 2 Capricorn full moons back to back. And so this is just part one of something closing for you, something ending for you. Part two is in July with that full moon in Capricorn that's at 29 degrees, meaning full stop. Full stop. That is when something is, but it's like to let these new things in. And again, something that could have to do with communication as well for y'all. All right. Now, the other thing is Saturn will go retrograde at the end of June. That's the time to ask yourself, like, what have you learned? All right. What are the life lessons that you learned? Remember, these retrogrades really give you that time to take a step back and really think about these things and reassess and, reevaluate, especially like on this through a karmic lens. Saturn is karma. Now, remember, Saturn is in Pisces, your other BFF, right? Another water sign, and in your fifth house of pleasure and joy. So really examining that, all right? Love, relationships, okay? Family, children. So when I say Scorpio, you are going to, out of all the signs, have a really big emphasis on like home, family, domestic life, things like that. Yeah. And love, absolutely, in that regard too, could be a big thing. So really, really, really nice. Now, you see, actually, I have more for you here. I have more for you, Scorpio, more amazing dates that are happening up here. We'll talk about it again later. The one thing I want to point out is between June 6th to June 16th, that's when we have all these squares, okay? Squares can be challenging. Now, we have 7 major squares within that time frame. So it's almost like this potpourri of squares, okay? They're all, we have Saturn, we have Mercury, we have Venus, we have Neptune. I mean, each square has a different flavor to it, right? So keep that in mind. Now, so this time, mid-month, it really could feel like a wobbly bridge that you're crossing. But to be honest, this bridge it's like 5 feet off the ground. You're going to be fine. A lot of these are just really going to, squares can be challenging, but they test you, they push you. Think about Tina Fey, right? In the movie Mean Girls. I'm a pusher, right? That's what these planets are doing. They're pushing you to grow, to expand, to thrive. So it feels like you're going to take it on, like head on. It's going to be very empowering for you. So nothing you can. I mean, y'all are Scorpios. Y'all can handle these. But they're definitely pushing you. The one that I want you to pay attention to, and this one may have the biggest impact on you. Okay. Let me just tell you, it will. Out of all the signs, this is gonna have the biggest one on you. It's June 11th. All right, June 11th, when you see in the green circle here, Mars squaring Pluto. Mark that in your calendar. That's a day you just want to be cool, stay frosty. Mars and Pluto, your rulers. Mars, your traditional ruler. Pluto, your modern ruler. So when I say this square is going to affect you out of all the signs the most, yeah, it is. But it is very, Mars squaring Pluto is very like come at me bro energy. Okay, come at me bro energy. So just see eye to eye, and it can have to do with a partnership. Remember, Mars is in Taurus at this point, and then Pluto being an Aquarius in your 4th house of home and family. So I could again still be with like a sibling or whatever, but it's just something where you just may feel it, and some of y'all may feel like a 1 out of 10. So just remember, just be cool, stingers in. You're going to be cool, right? You got this. Now, June 3rd to the 16th, absolutely amazing. Really love that for you. We got this super stellium in Gemini. It's all in your 8th house, Jupiter freshly in Gemini. But all these planets in Gemini, oh my goodness, it's like Coachella. Very social, very meeting people and being creative and self-expressive. You're going to love it. Okay? It's in your 8th house, part of your transformation. Also, money could be coming out of this for you. Now, if you want to know more about Jupiter and Gemini, Jupiter just moved into Gemini last week of May, and it's going to be there in your 8th house for an entire year. I talk more about it in detail in your last week's reading, so you can always refer to that. So let's do it. All right, let's do it, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you for June 2024. Again, this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you want to read for any of those, if you know your birth chart, your Venus, you're absolutely welcome to. The other thing is, I think that's it, Scorpio. Let's do it. Let's get started. See what's going on for you. All right, for June 2024. Do you like that suspense? Scorpio? Listen, Scorpio, I do a traditional culture cross spread. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Scorpio, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. I hope that you are having an amazing month. What happened for y'all? I want to know what happened for y'all in May. May was such a big month. It was such a big month. Very enormously huge and special. And oh, oh my goodness. I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3 mic drops. I can't even believe this. Okay, so yep. You're good. You're good. You're great. You're great. You're legendary here. This is Scorpio. Come on. This is possibly your best reading. Wow. There is so much power here. It's not even funny. You got the Ace of Swords, okay? Kicking off your spread. So all that Gemini energy that I was talking about in the beginning of the month when this comes in your recent past, all right? It even started back in May. End of May, that mental stimulation, but this is having this huge mental breakthrough as well in terms of things. If you were stuck in a certain place, this is having a lot of clarity, this burst of clarity, brilliant ideas coming to you, but also something new happening for you. You could have already signed a contract, okay? You could have already started something new. Aces usher in, new change, new beginnings, swords, all. It's the air suit, the mental suit, communication, logic, thinking, but also writing and whatnot, communication. This is going to be really, I mean, this is really big. You see the crown up here, victory, success. There's a lot of peace that comes with this card. If you've not been seeing eye to eye with some, there's peace that's come with it because you're like, all right, I got it now. I know how to make peace here, but aces and swords, big change. Change is what it is, but also power. This is the biggest sword in the deck, okay? This is a lot of power, but also, you know, it's something that it's being honest with yourself as well. There's a lot of new things happening for you. You're really good because you also got the Two of Cups in the heart of your spread. Yeah, this is big. And remember, this is a monthly reading, not a weekly. This is monthly. This is two becoming one. This is two souls inhabiting one body. Okay. This is, you know, Aristotle back in 3rd century BCE saying that this is, you know, endured the test of time. Love transcending time and space itself right here. You see even the caduceus, okay? This is really, oh my goodness, a lot of healing energy here as well. This is all about partnerships and love. But that healing energy, it's also this, you know, I don't know if you do yoga, do you know the Kundalini, right? That driving life force from the base of your spine all through your chakras to your, I mean, this is divine. This is so nice. Okay, so there is this special person in your life, and you may feel that's happening this month. Okay, this is all about partnerships, and it can be romantic, it can be platonic, it can be whatever resonates with you. Remember that I said that you're being left a gift last month, right? Those planets are leaving you a gift in Taurus in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships, and you're still going to feel that with, you know, some energy in Taurus, all right, this month as well. But really big, but also it's your spirituality. It's a lot of self-love here. You know, this card is a Cancer card. So as we move into Cancer season, remember Cancer does rule your 9th house of spirituality. Anyway, so this is really great. A lot of self-love here, but clarity is almost a big thing. But yeah, there's this bond being formed this month, okay? A bond with someone else, and it's just very special. You got the 2 love cards. You know that, right? You got the lovers too. So before we even get there, you got the moon, okay? You got the moon in your challenge area. So just be mindful about the things that not being in your head about a lot of things, not letting, you know, this card is highly associated with like, you know, like stress and anxiety and low energy frequencies and, you know, maybe even worrying about your future. But just remember, fear is fiction, okay? It's something that we recreate. It's not even real. So just remember, just open up your heart. You're going to feel that energy, that self-love. So don't have any doubts. Look at the way you're going to be fine. You're going to be good. Trust your intuition. It's another big thing. thing, okay? Especially with the moon here, right? You even see the hermit's face in the moon, that soul searching. So really, really trust your intuition this month. That's going to make a really big difference, but it really opens you up to like being more receptive to, not only love, but like being in touch with your super conscious. Now, you've got the King of Swords, okay? So you got the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. The King of Swords, that clarity is really, really strong here, okay? It's your head above the clouds. It's having that power and authority in communication, in speaking, in, being honest with yourself, and no one being able to hide anything from you, just like this king who is the only king that looks directly at you, okay? Definitely could, again, has something to do with home and family. You look at your entire spread. King of Swords is Aquarius, okay? Remember, Pluto and Aquarius is in your fourth house of home and family and significant other things like that, home-related matters, but looks like you are just ready to even strike. There's something that you just want to strike a deal, sign a contract. There's something that you may be thinking about this month in terms of that, and again, it can't have to do with partnerships, relationships. Again, it can be career, it can be love, but this is big. This is big. I told you from the get-go, love's going to be a big thing for you. Partnerships, even sex. This is going to be really huge. The Lovers, Gemini. Attributed to Gemini. All right. Remember, Gemini is in your 8th house. All right. So your transformation, but 8th house is intimacy. This is really great. You also got not only the 2 cards of like really powerful love here in your journey with someone else. Okay. But you see that, where is it? So remember, the caduceus is here. All of, it's a medical symbol too, right? It's healing. Archangel Raphael, the healer. I mean, you're going on this soul journey, this really spiritual journey this month, and it's all about love. It's all about love, and even self-love as well. This and self-love, as in, like, let's call them Adam and Eve. You see Adam looking at Eve. You see Eve and look at the archangel here. All right, so that's conscious, subconscious, super conscious. If you want to think mind, body, spirit, that's Trinity at play. That's you. Okay, so this is the choices that you're making. All right, the reality you're creating. So I really absolutely love this for you. Love is going to be a big thing here, but also really good balance of like clarity, everything, mind, body, spirit, all of it here. And then, hello, you got the High Priestess in your future. Who are you? Scorpio, this is absolutely amazing. Not only is she the guardian of the subconscious, right? Which is definitely something really big. You're going to be trusting your intuition more. You're going to be able to see things a lot more clearly. When you trust your intuition, when you're in touch with your intuition, I say this all the time. Everybody has intuition. It's a matter of connecting with it that makes all the difference, right? So really trusting your gut, opening up your, third eye, your sixth sense, your pineal gland right up here. That's what this is, okay? Really, really, really nice with the High Priestess in your future, okay? Now, attributed to Cancer, she has a lot of Cancerian energy. You see the moon here? The moon rules Cancer, okay? In astrology. Now, you even see the different phases of the moon in her headdress here. So again, intuition, trusting your intuition. If you have any questions, if you are doubting things, not trusting your intuition, you have all this potential too. And then everything's going to be a lot more clear for you. You're absolutely amazing. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Choices is going to be a big thing too, actually. You may have some choices, which is really nice. Remember, the Lovers is all about choice. But then you have the High Priestess card 2. You have the 2 of Cups 2. Remember, if you saw your monthly reading that I did for you in May, okay, I talked about Jupiter moving into Gemini and everything Gemini season anyway, but even just Jupiter moving into Gemini, Gemini is the twin. You may start seeing things come in twos, 2 opportunities, 2 suitors. If you're single, if people still say that word, like, this is possible. This is very possible. But also, like, choices, duality, but it's merging, things coming together. You're good. Let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. You're amazing. If you like this reading, by the way, be great. If you subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on. Talk to me. Tell me what's happening. Very, very excited for you. Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. You're good. You're definitely gonna have. Okay, let's just get started. You got the Ace of Cups, so you got your second ace here. All right. Now this is the ace where it is love, 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 so much love. But I have to reiterate that self-love is coming through really strong and very highly associated with this card. All right. So this is the Holy Grail right there in the hand of spirit. Everybody, I mean, come on, this is the card that you want to show up. This is new love. This is new relationships. This is renewed love. This is renewed self-love. This is everything, love and relationships, but also intuition, also cups. But ace is ushering that new change. Cups, all at your emotions. So think about all your senses being like completely like overflowing with, you know, all this energy that's just really, really, ooh, it's just so nice. Okay. I was, you know, think about the last time something brought you a lot of joy. All right. Something that, you know, to the point where it brought you to tears. Seems like you're seeking that. You're on this quest for that. It's going to be happening. You got to trust your intuition. And it can be anything from like getting your dream job or, you know, having a kid. I mean, just something really big. Think something really big, especially with the Ace of Cups. Manifest it. Take that action toward it this month. Really, really just believe in yourself and don't doubt yourself. Now, you have the Eight of Wands, which is absolutely amazing, okay? Eight of Wands in your external factors area, this is movement. This is things happening for you. This is things aligning for you. Absolutely. Like the universe, like making things happen for you. You see that the wands is zipping through the air, completely aligned. All right, they're aligned, and this is only one of two cards where there's no figure, no person. No, it's just eight wands zipping through the air. This is a lot of movement, okay? And wands being in their happy place, wands being your passions, your ambitions, your creativity. Even you could be feeling that this month. Remember, I said that Gemini energy, and then also it's work. Okay, so you can see a lot of movement in work and career as well. If you're here for that enterprise. Now, you also have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so there is a part of you where there is, you know, I feel like you got that last time, didn't you? The Four of Pentacles, just really putting things in order, finding that stability. He's definitely like really, really in this place where he's like not a lot of movement with the Four of Pentacles. So you want to find that movement, okay? And it seems like that is something that you may want to do this month, okay? And money matters could be on your mind this month. Remember, it's a big money month, but communication is going to be very important for you, and I want you to know that. All right. So when you communicate, you open up doors. All right. Keep that in mind. And then lastly, you have the Seven of Wands in your final outcome. This is really, really like standing your ground. Nothing's gonna, you're protecting everything. You know, Cancerian energy in general is very protective protective energy, like self-protection, protecting your family, protecting your partner. He's mine, you know, that kind of energy. But this is like really, again, like drawing a line in the sand if you have to, protecting things that you have worked hard for. You know, it is Wands, okay? So it definitely could be more career related for a lot of people. The Seven of Wands is attributed to Leo. Leo does rule your 10th house, Scorpio, okay? Your 10th house. So keep that in mind. There could be something there where it's a little bit of you just saying, okay, there's, you're like, nope, I am going to be, you know, feeling very empowered through the Pluto aspects, through the squares that are the pushers, through everything this month. All right. So I'll even clarify that for you. Oh, wow. You got the Seven of Swords and then the Queen of Cups. Oh, interesting. A lot of love. This is love. Okay. So yeah, don't let anyone take anything from you, and also don't let, don't be in your own way, okay? Like, you know, like face the truth that you have to. I don't think that's going to be a big thing for y'all this month. Absolutely. Well, especially with the King of Swords and your crown and the Ace of Swords here. So this is just saying, definitely be, you know, you may have a moment where there could be a little bit of, you know, just with the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, there could be someone that's a little like, that you got to really, you know, have a conversation with, have a very diplomatic conversation with. All right. That's all it is. But there could be someone that may be doing something a little bit sneaky or whatnot. But also you have the Queen of Cups. So, you know, you be cool. You keep the stingers in. You're going to be fine. You got the Queen of Cups here. All right. The Queen of Cups is someone who is, first of all, she is Cancer. All right. So really nice because two things. Remember, Cancer in general, that nurturing, that love, that self-love, that, she leads with her heart, all this love for the people in her world, taking care of everybody, even all this like emotional depth, emotional intelligence, especially with all these planets in your 8th house anyway. So this is absolutely nice. The other thing, Cancer rules your 9th house of spirituality. So really, really good. So this is just a moment where you could have with, again, it definitely could be something either home related or work related. It really is just something. Just keep an eye out. Like there may be someone that does something where you're like, listen, do you want my stingers out? And they're gonna be like, nope. And you're gonna be like, okay, cool. So let's break it down, Scorpios. Let's see what's going on for you. Oh my diddly days. All right, so June 2nd, first week. Okay, so June 2nd, Jupiter trining Pluto. This is Sunday. Not only the best money day of June, it is really like the best money day of like one of the best money days of the year. This is true. Like, this is like jackpot energy. This is really great. Remember, this is definitely going to be, Jupiter's already in your 8th house of other people's resources, money, bonuses, commissions, royalties, things like that. Okay. So keep that in mind. That may be a thing for y'all. Pay attention to this day. Mercury sextiles Neptune the same day. We will talk more about that in the weekly reading. It's really, really, really nice. Now on the 3rd, Mercury does move into Gemini. Remember, pay attention to this for 2 weeks. You definitely want to be social, have communications, conversations, and there is a really nice celestial thing happening this day, which I'll talk about in the weekly reading next week. It's really, really nice. Now, the day after is the big day, June 4th. Mercury conjuncting Jupiter in Gemini. Definitely sign contracts. There could be contracts, some sort of growth in business, even travel for you, even travel, business travel, leisure travel, writing projects, learning something new. There could be something here that's got to be very transformative for you, which I really love because it's happening the same day Mercury trines Pluto. Remember, Pluto is your modern ruler. So this is definitely Mercury being in your 8th house. Hello. Then Pluto being the native ruler of the 8th house. So anyway, this is a powerful day for you. The sun conjuncting Venus. That's huge. That's huge. Again, in your 8th house, a lot of love energy, a lot of, intimacy energy as well as Venus. I love relationships and, sexual energy, but it's in your 8th house. So yeah, that intimacy is there. There's a lot of peace and harmony with this, enjoying the pleasures of life, but money stuff too. All right. Now on May 6th, new moon in Gemini. We've got the sun, moon, Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter all in Gemini. Remember, Jupiter is still trining Pluto. This is one new moon where you definitely should set intentions, plant seeds. New cycle here. All right. Now, what I love about this new moon in Gemini, and pay attention to this, okay? The corresponding full moon, Scorpio, that's going to happen December, all right? December 15th, the full moon in Gemini will be conjuncting Jupiter. Why wouldn't you want to plant seeds around this time? All right. So again, reaping those rewards at the end of the year is going to feel really, really good. Now on the 8th, that's when we start feeling the squares. We do have a square on the 6th on the day of the new moon in Gemini. It really is when you start feeling it, but you're going to start feeling like more starting around the 8th, Venus squaring Saturn, then the sun squaring Saturn on the 9th. So remember, these are just, and listen, Saturn is in Pisces in your 5th house of love and relationships, but also family and children, also creativity, self-expression, and even like recreation. So there could be something here. Like if you play, I don't know, hockey, there could be someone that's just like, did you take the puck? Like there could be just something where it's like, you got to just be cool. So, see eye to eye, there's something squeezing you, but remember, these are pushers pushing you to be the better version of yourself, to, really thrive and grow. All right. So, let's see what's going on for you. And then remember, Mars also moves into Taurus. Okay. Now let's see what's going on for you for the first week of June. Oh, you got the 8 of Swords. Okay, so get out of your head. Yeah, this is definitely okay. So these Pluto trines can be very powerful. All right. They're very auspicious. They're all really good. But remember, they're in your 8th house. The 8th house is really intense. So and it's very, again, like very psychological. And so, yeah, there could be something that happens where you're just like, oh, I don't want to face this. And oh, this is something that, again, it's all about discovering your truth. I'm not really worried about this because remember, you have the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, you have the Queen of Cups. Like, Yeah, I'm not really worried about you, but with the fact that you do have the moon in your challenge area, yeah, trust your intuition more. Okay, trust your intuition more. And the Eight of Swords is, you know, you can even see her feet are free, but she's blindfolded, and this we call this a self-victim card. So she actually put herself there. No one put herself there. She put herself there. So it would be you being in a place where you are facing your truths, and also, you know, really being part of this transformation that is happening for you. All right, I'll even clarify that for you. How much? Yeah, I'll clarify that for you. Yeah, you're going to be fine. You have the Six of Pentacles right after that. So if there is something that has to do with money, because, you know, the Eight of Swords is a Gemini card. Remember, that is in your 8th house, other people's money. But you see, if you don't ever analyze it and create this, you know, the low energy frequencies, you're going to be fine. If you're seeking money, it's coming through. You got the Six of Pentacles. This is a card of generosity. This is a card of gratitude as well. This is sharing the wealth, okay? And, you know, Pentacles, and if you're not, and if money's not even a thing for you, this is, you know, spiritual wealth, all right? Feeling that spiritual wealth. Remember, you do have all these aspects that are going to happen in your 9th house of spirituality, but even still, like, this is going to be something where it's even like sharing knowledge, but it's just this gift of giving, all right? Just think that, this gift of giving, that it's, and it could be this huge blessing too, all right? This huge blessing that comes through. That's what the Six of Pentacles is. It's harmonizing, all right? So now let's see what's going on for you for the second week. Okay, on June 11th, Mars is going to square Pluto. So remember, this is just, you know, controlling energy, someone being power trippy. But remember, Mars is also physical energy. So just don't overexert yourself this day. Just be, you know, because these are your planets. Okay. Scorpio, we got that. I want you to be cool. I want you to be cool. Just don't, you know, overexert yourself this day. June 12th, the day after Mercury will square Saturn, just be mindful about the things that you say. Definitely don't sign anything this day. You already have like great aspects for signing. This is a day where you just want to hold off, delay. All right. And then on the 14th, though, we have the Mercury Cazimi when the Sun conjuncts Mercury. This is absolutely amazing. This is, and it happens just, you know, a few days after that square. So I really love this. We'll talk about this later, but it's just this burst of clarity, this refresh that you will feel. Now on the 16th, Venus and Mercury will square Neptune. All right. Happy Father's Day. Now, this is going to be very interesting that you may be in your head a lot. These Neptune squares, by the way, honestly, they're Neptune squares. It's, you know, having a foot on the ground, just being more intuition based. Now, one of the reasons why I say that, not only did you get the High Priestess in your future, but and the moon in your challenge area, so really trusting your intuition. But this weekend, the moon will be in Libra. Libra rules your 12th house, okay? The subconscious, hidden things, intuition as well. So you could feel very intuitive. It could, you know, be around partnership as well. There could be something here with partnerships. There could be something here with things that bring you joy and pleasure. But just, you know, using your imagination in a way that, you know, there's a little bit like a reality based around this. But again, we will talk more about this in your weekly reading. Let's see what's going on for you for the second week of June. Oh, you got the Four of Cups. Scorpio. Okay, so yeah. Now, what's really interesting here with the Four of Cups, this is definitely talking about your spirituality, trusting your intuition. The Four of Cups is actually attributed to Moon in Cancer. Remember, Cancer rules your 9th house of spirituality. This is someone who is crossing off his heart. Someone who is, look at the way he's reacting, okay? You see the Hand of Spirit offering him a 4th cup. He's already got 3, right? Let me tell you how important this card is. The Hand of Spirit only appears in the aces, all right? Other than the Four of Cups. That's how important this is. And this is all about gratitude. This is a test. I always say it's a test, testing your gratitude. This is a time to really be grateful for the things that you do have. If there's some things that haven't come through yet, they haven't come through yet, but know that they are coming through. I mean, so there is that point where, remember, the moon being here, all right, in your challenge area, there could just be you creating some fear that's just not necessary. Everything's going to be fine for you. All right. There may be like a little bit of a someone's doing something, but just, you know, kind of just kindly show that you're stingers and be like, okay. You got it. It's all you. But otherwise, like, you're going to be, and I'll clarify that for you. All right. The Four of Cups. Knight of Swords.
Yeah, you're going to be fine. You see, you've got the Knight of Swords, King of Swords, Ace of Swords, and that's what I'm saying is like there is this clarity. I'm not really worried about the Eight of Swords. That one is just going to be, you may have this moment, again, Pluto being your traditional ruler, coming after May, where we had all those Pluto aspects, moving into June, where we have all those Pluto aspects, and then going straight into Mars squaring Pluto. I mean, so yeah, this may be something where it's, very powerful. You're starting to have this big transformation in your life, and you could be, just like going within. But if you're going to do that, remember intuition up here, actually up here, your pineal gland, your third eye, your sixth sense. But you see, you got the Knight of Swords, so it's really great because the Knight of Swords is Gemini, right? And so there you go with your transformation. You're ready to go. You're back on track, but in this way that's, very just, let's do it. Let's go. It's got to be very nice for you. This is someone who's very bold, courageous, has great ideas, brilliant ideas. Nothing can stop it now. Fearless energy. That's fearless energy, very transformational energy, especially in the way that you're seeing things and thinking things right when Venus and Mercury, move into Cancer. Again, your ninth house is spirituality and your philosophies and the way that you see things. So there's going to be a big shift you'll feel that week, and it's going to be really, really nice. Now, the 17th, okay, so week 3, the 17th, June 17th, Mercury conjuncting Venus. All right, really big day because Mercury and Venus move into Cancer this day, and at 0 degrees. Like, you are definitely going to feel this. All right, so we will definitely talk about this more. This is really, really, really nice. Venus in Cancer, by the way, I love that. It's very compassionate energy, it's all about kindness and nurturing, loving energy. It's like snuggling with your kids or your dog or, your lover or, a bowl of cookies, whatever you want, Scorpio, you got this. All right, now on the 20th, we officially move into Cancer season. It's also the summer solstice, winter solstice in the Southern Hemisphere. This is going to be a huge shift around this time. Again, that protective energy, seeking that security. You did get, yeah. So that is going to be something that you really do feel. And then on the 21st, we have that full moon in Capricorn, really, really, really big. Mercury will sextile Mars that same day. This is in your third house of communication, as I mentioned earlier, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, learning something new. There could be something new that that you're finishing, ending. You're going to maybe starting something after that, learning something new as well, but travel. All right, there could be something travel related. But anyway, let's see what's going on for you for the third week of June. Yeah, well, how I say your life is changing, and you got nothing to worry about because I can feel it. Well, you got nothing to worry about. You got the Wheel of Fortune, third week. Everything's going to start shifting for you, changing for you in this big, beautiful way. This card is actually attributed to Jupiter being in Gemini in your 8th house of transformation. This is a new path opening up for you. This is very fated energy. Work with your karma. Remember, I said that karma is not static. Always work with your karma. It's highly associated with the karma. This is also a card where you see those 4 fixed signs in the corners of the wheel. You're here, Scorpio. You're a fixed sign, but they bring that stability in this new thing that the universe is opening up for you. Okay, so everything that you're seeking, it's happening. Like I said earlier, you gotta trust me, Scorpio. You gotta trust me. Now, this is just really amazing. Now, the last week, the 26th, June 26th, Mercury trine Saturn. Another great day to sign a contract. But there's something here that's very partnership related for y'all. Something that could have to do that brings you a lot of joy. Something that is very like enduring. Definitely like partnership could be something family related. But 28th, Venus sextiling Mars. As you know, this is a fun day. Okay, this is a fun day, so have fun on this day. And again, we will talk more about this when the time comes. All right, now on the 29th, Mercury sextile Uranus. Again, the only Uranus aspect this month. All right, interesting. Something that has to do with partnerships and relationships. You could hear really good news around this time. You could also just do something spontaneous, very impulsive, and really fun around this day. It's the same day Saturn goes retrograde. So until November. All right, until November 15th. So let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio, for the last week of June. And you got the 8 of Cups. So yeah, definitely moving forward. Coming after the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, definitely moving forward. Because you know something's better for you. It's having that. It's like that. It's like now really trusting your intuition. Okay. I mean, you see that's an eclipse here, but it's still a full moon, right? It's still this powerful moon being the intuition based, and it could be something that you're could be also like very emotional for you. Remember, Cancer is very like emotion based as well at Cancer season, but still it looks like you're moving forward into something that is going to bring you a lot more joy, something that remember, it's all about your self-worth and self-value. That may be a big thing here. You did get the 7 of Wands in your file outcome, so it's all about that you offer this value, and you're gonna now go receive it because the universe is giving you this path. You're good. You're absolutely good. 8 of Wands here. Everything aligning for you. I mean, 2 of Cups, the Lover's card. This is just so unique with a High Priestess in your future. You have 2 aces here. So yeah, there's going to be some big changes, big shifts for you this month. Just don't be in your head too much. Don't internalize things. You're going to be fine. Remember, it's a month to communicate. Scorpio, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Tell me, talk to me. And we will go deeper into the aspects. Oh boy, that new moon in Gemini is really big. Jupiter trine Pluto is really big. There's so much happening next week. All right, Scorpio, thanks so much. I'll see you next week. All right, bye-bye.